I often find that the people who say you think you're better than everyone else are insecure of themselves and unaware of their company. It is mere perspective that one thinks another is better than them unless they proactively leave them out or make comments suggesting so. Humans are social creatures and they'll conform to the social norm, even if it means they break their own morals in the process. To be labeled antisocial in a society of people who dilute themselves to fit in will forever be the reason why the most feared will always be in charge. Because ultimately they set the social standard. It's like people can't see the manipulation because they are so afraid not to fit in. People are being mentally programmed to like certain clothes because that's what is on the rack, and enslaved into eating crumbs from the hands that have an entire grocery store. Studies show narcissists cause brain damage. It's ironic how minds that manipulate the masses dictate who's ill, when a person who is a natural at psychology can see that in fact the manipulator is ill and is in need of control over the masses' mind. Must I remind people that at a time it was socially acceptable to ask African Americans to drink from a separate fountain or stone a woman that could read for being a witch? How have all wars started? How have people been forced to live against themselves through someone else's power? Being someone who always had to watch for the next movements by others, I've learned to read others well. I've watched how the person doing bad things to me controlled how the people I love saw me, and how they treated me. I was punished for hiding away, and I was punished for standing my ground. There was no winning, though that's not what it's about. All I wanted was for someone to see what this person was doing to me, or to see why I was too scared to speak out over time. I just learned I had only myself I could trust, in the birds and the trees, and let the beauty of it flow through me. It was then I realized how beautiful the world is, but how terrible people could be. The ones who dare to creatively express themselves and stand out in any way will be told they just want attention or they are weird. It's often funny to me how the ones who stay to themselves are told they want attention by people that so clearly exhibit that they want it themselves. The projection and insults often find a way to drive me into the reason I've always stayed away. The lack of perception or depth gives me so little hope, and people follow behind those people and join in on the single thought of that one unhealed person. And maybe I have some healing to do, but at least I can let everyone think for themselves.
So when are people gonna see that this world is just like me? It's tired of not being treated right or put up a fight. Oh, selfish people are the cancer to the body of its beauty. And I stay away from the cancer, but the earth has no choice. It screams with natural destruction because it has no voice. Can't people tell by the way hurricanes yell? By the way the anger burns with fires while it turns. Water washes us away while beach dolphins decay. How the once blue sky formed into chemical gray. Who's gonna make it better? It surely won't be people. There's already people in power to claim this doesn't exist. So we just keep on following them and what they say. Beautiful earth, I'm sorry for the way that they treated you. We don't deserve another day, and I wouldn't blame you if you finally kiss the sun for all we have done, or hug the moon and let out another typhoon. For it's the way you cry as we let you die.
Repeat.